Hey gamers, it's Clocky and I'm back with the I Need Healing Health Gamer series. Yep, that's the title, I think. Hi! In today's episode, we are finally going to be talking about back pain. Upper back pain, middle back pain, lower back pain. I will be doing my very bestest to cover as much as possible and as quickly as possible for you to feel better, get back to gaming, get back to work as pain-free as possible. Disclaimer, I have a degree in exercise science and a minor in biology, and I worked in physical therapy for 2 years. I am not a licensed physician, and I am not going to be diagnosing you with any sort of medical prognosis, but I am here to spread the knowledge that I've acquired over the years and my work and help you feel better and take care of yourself. If you feel your issue is more serious, please seek a medical professional and don't watch this video. Or do watch this video, but seek a medical professional. Back pain, the bane of all of our lives. Why do we suffer with back pain? I'm only 25, but I feel like I'm at least 60. What's going on? It's the worst, right? It's the worst. It can present in so many different ways. You can have lower back pain, upper back pain, middle back pain, sharp pain, dull pain, aching pain. It can feel like it's on the surface of your skin, or it can feel like it's all the way into my spinal cord. What is it? Why does it suck so bad? I don't know, man. It's just a huge downer, and it kind of just takes out life and decreases your quality of life, and it's just honestly the worst. First, if your pain is severe and you're really dying for pain, maybe don't stick around here and go seek a medical professional. You may need to get evaluated and get your spine checked for some spinal injuries or spinal issues, including scoliosis, lordosis, kyphosis, which are unnatural rotations in the spine. Your spine is curved. Sometimes your spine becomes curved incorrectly, and that causes pain to your back. I can't diagnose you with that. I'm not going to diagnose you with that. So if you feel like it's really bad, go seek a medical professional. Go get an x-ray. Go get things checked out. I can't do that for you. You gotta take care of yourself. I'm here to help you take care of yourself, so do it. Let's go. So we're gonna start with the prep work. To combat your pain, you can start with applying ice or heat. We have talked about icing and heating a lot, and I've talked about it a lot in my first video, the carpal tunnel video. I'll put it in here and down here and link the time stamp below. I'm not going to repeat the icing and heating thing into detail. But ice when you feel like you have just originally injured something. So if I pick up a box and oh gosh, I just pulled something in my back, that's when you start with ice. You're going to get a lot of increased swelling and a lot of increased blood flow to an area of a recent injury. So what you use ice for is to decrease swelling and pull the blood away from that area. Heat, if it's a long-standing injury and you're getting ready to work and you're trying to get up and get moving, use heat to loosen up those muscles, draw blood to the areas so you can feel more mobile and get back to work. Other things that you can do when it comes to getting moving for work, getting moving for your day, is applying a topical like Icy Hot, Biofreeze, whatever makes you feel better. It's a personal preference. You can find any of these at your local pharmacies. I'm sure grocery stores sell them now, CVS, Rite Aids, and all that. Before we move on to the exercises and stretching and the juicy stuff, let's get boring. Posture. We talk about posture in every video, and it's super important. And again, I will reiterate that I do not have proper posture, and I don't practice proper posture 1000% of the time. But we do need to evaluate it. If you're walking hunched over, if you're sitting in your chair hunched over and you're reaching up, you're gaming like this and slouching, obviously you're going to have back pain. Sit up, use your chair properly, get a lumbar pillow. All right, let's take a chance to evaluate what you do all day. Are you sitting in a chair a lot all day? Are you sitting at a desk a lot? What's your posture like? Please check the carpal tunnel video for the posture. I'm not going through that again. I've done it 3 times now. Are you standing a lot? Do you have proper standing posture? It is slightly different than sitting posture. Are you on your feet all day? Do you bend over a lot to pick up boxes? Are you stretching? Are you helping people out? Are you lifting things up above your head? Are you on ladders? What do you do all day? All of those do contribute into how your back pain is going. I can't go into detail about every single one of those categories because this would be a 3-hour video. So we're going to try to keep it as generic, as simple as possible to get you to feeling better without going into incredible detail about every single occupation I've ever worked with patients. Standing posture. This is what a proper standing posture looks like. But something you might not think about is the shoes you're wearing. Are you wearing the correct shoes? You might need to reevaluate your footwear. Are you wearing footwear that supports the proper arch that you have? You have high arches, low arches, flat feet. I'm going to show you how to check that. I am not a certified podiatrist, but this is a test that you can do at home to test your walking pattern and help you analyze what type of shoe you should be wearing. So a simple test is lay out something like a piece of paper or cardboard. I only had cardboard. Paper would be a lot easier to use. Get the soles of your feet wet by putting them in a bucket of water or stepping on a wet towel and then walking across your laid out cardboard or paper. Take those images that you took of your foot and compare them to images like this and see what style of walking pattern that you actually have, and then you can actually search for shoes based off of that style, and that might be the shoe that you actually need to help with your standing posture, walking posture, and all around back pain. Wearing the proper shoe actually can make a huge difference on how your back pain feels. You might not even need to change your posture. You could just be wearing the wrong shoe. So take a look, try to run that test out and see if it changes anything for you. Sleeping position. Are you a back sleeper? A side sleeper? Stomach sleeper? Your sleeping position can actually help you relieve some of your pain. If you're a side sleeper, I recommend you getting a pillow to put between your knees when you sleep. What this does is keeps your hips from turning down and brings them out to flat, and so that there's no longer a twisting rotation of my spine when I'm sleeping, but instead it brings it up and flat, which can alleviate pain in your spine. There are pillows and things that you can use for back sleepers and stomach sleepers. I am not one of them. I do sleep with a pillow between my knees because I'm a side sleeper and also suffer from back pain. Now that we've gone through all of the posture stuff and the sleeping stuff and your new shoes, let's get into some stretches and exercises. I will be splitting them into groups as best I can to focus on one area more than another. So it'll be lower back pain, upper back pain, and then a full body stretch. I will timestamp them down below and you can pick the exercise that you need or you can watch them all. But you know what? Let's get to it. An upper back stretch known as the doorway stretch. Put both arms on the frame of the door at a close to 90-degree angles and lean into the door frame and hold the stretch for 10 seconds. A variation, if you can't reach or is too painful, is to do one arm at a time on the frame of the door. Door frame pulls. Put your arm on the frame of the door and lean back till you feel a stretch in the shoulder and upper back cervical region. Hold for 10 seconds and do 3 sets. Since we stretched the front of the shoulder, we also want to stretch the back of the shoulder, so grab the doorway and lean away from the frame and hold for 10 seconds as well. Upper body wall slide. Sit with your back flat against the wall. You should have points of contact between your butt, spine, and your head. Put your arms directly against the wall and slide up and down. Now this one can be a bit painful, so take it slow. Head tilts are also very good for the upper body, so bring your ear to your shoulder and hold for 10 seconds. If that stretch is not enough, turn your chin up at a 45-degree angle and hold. Lower back sciatica stretch. Lay flat on your back, cross your legs over, and pull up to your chest, and you will feel a stretch down the back of your hamstring. That is stretching out the sciatica nerve. A lot of back pain can come through pain in your legs, so stretching out your legs does help your back. Another variation of the sciatica stretch is to do it seated, and you can cross the leg over the other thigh, and you will still feel that stretch through the hamstring, and it will help relieve that lower back pain. Since a lot of back pain comes from the legs, we're going to continue to stretch the legs by doing hamstring stretches. So this has many variations where you can do both legs straight out. You don't have to reach to touch your toes. You can just touch your thighs, your shins, If that's too much, you can go into the figure 4 position and you're gonna hold for 10 seconds, hold for 30 seconds, whatever is the most comfortable for you. This is just a stretch more than an exercise, so just take it slow and feel what your body is comfortable with. Onto the thoracic region of the spine, we're gonna be doing the cat-cow exercise. Arch your back all the way up and tuck your chin to your chest. Next, on your exhaling breath, you're gonna sink your spine all the way down and tuck your head all the way up. In on the tuck and arch, and breathe out on the sink and stretch. Take it slow, but do 3 sets of 10. Another lower body exercise, laying flat on your back, and you're gonna cross your leg over your other leg that's straight and tilt your upper body away to feel a nice stretch through the center of your back. Hold for 3 seconds on each. I'm sorry, my cat was in the way. And do 3 sets of 5, holding for 3 seconds on each stretch. And just keep slowly moving back and forth. A slightly less intense variation of that cross-body stretch is to do it with your knees bent and have them rotate together. You can do it at a little bit faster of a pace, but you should still hold for a few seconds and do 3 sets of 10. This is a slightly more intense stretch. It's a scorpion in yoga, laying flat on your stomach and then leaning up, and you will stretch out the lower back part of your spine. And my cat joined in. And just hold for a few seconds and do 3 sets of 5. So maybe hold for 3 seconds, 3 sets of 5. And always make sure to pet your cats, of course. Emil was clearly very ready to help you guys get rid of that back pain. So watch him get right into position, and we're gonna go into the child's pose. So on all fours, leaning back, and you're gonna just have your arms stretched above your head. If that's too intense, bring them down to your legs and just hold for as long as you want. I saved this stretch for last because it's pretty intense, but go on all fours and you're gonna do a cross-body reach through. Hold for 5 seconds. You can do 3 sets of 5. This one is a much more difficult stretch to do, so you do not want to start with this, but I always recommend ending with the child's pose. I just wanted to add this one in because it is an intense stretch, but be careful with it. If any of these exercises that we just watched aggravate or increase your pain level by more than 2 on a pain scale of 1 to 10, stop and seek medical attention. There is a difference between exercise soreness and pain, and you need to differentiate between which one it is. If it is a pain and it is increasing, please stop and seek a medical professional and see if they can help you out. Yes, stretches will make things increase, but you have to go up to come back down. You're moving the muscle, you're moving your injury. It's of course going to hurt a little bit. If you're going to continue, then I recommend you just get on a routine and keep doing these whenever you have back pain, or do them daily, and it might help you, permanently. I hope I was able to help you guys learn a little bit about back pain and how to treat it and help you to help yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any more suggestions for pains, body parts, injuries, ailments that you want me to cover, let me know in the comments down below. All of my socials, everything is down. There's a lot in the comments below. Just read it or don't. I don't know. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But for now, I'm clocking out.